Hey YouTube, it's Mad Dog here with another video. So in today's last Bouncer video, I'm just going to go over pretty much what I've enjoyed about Bouncer, my experiences, and its skill tree, which is not a really difficult skill tree. Like I said, class is really geared towards downing enemies pretty effectively. You can also use techs with jet boots, and you have your twin blades, or if you want to be technical about it, your soaring blades. Again, I don't like that name, but still, anyway, you have, quite a few skills. As I said in my previous video, you can pretty much allot every skill at least 1 point to learn every skill. There are a couple of ones that do require a couple to really maximize them, but of course, you don't have that many skill points right now. But as we get closer and closer to the winter update, we'll have more skill points and most likely more skills to deal with. But again, class is very fun, very versatile. There are a few things that I don't like about the class, which I'll go over in just a little bit here. But again, this is just the skill tree, and like I said, simple enough. So let's go over what I like and what I don't like about the class. Now, what I like about Bouncer really is the twin blades. They're probably my new favorite weapons in this game. What we have so far. I'm pretty sure with new classes, there are going to be some new weapons. And I do really believe that they're going to have some type of successor classes. Not Hero, Phantom, and Etoile. Something totally different. But we're not here to talk about that. Braver, again, was an example of just how the class was really redone really well. And Bouncer kind of met that match for me. Jet boots, I think, are its weakness a little bit. Like I said, I do prefer the twin blades over the jet boots, just for how they attack. Now, the PAs on twin blades are, the one, I can't remember the name of the twin blade, where you just go spinning just like one direction. Now, if they were to change it where you kept going to enemies as you're locked in, maybe the skill would be a little more viable, but you'll just go barreling in one direction unless you adjust the PA to stay stationary, which, again, it's a minor gripe, but, a gripe nonetheless. I believe that if people just keep dashing at the enemy, they should at least be able to stop in the enemy and keep doing their dash rather than having to alternate the PA just to stay stationary. And jet boots can use, just a little workover. I think whole charging the PA is really nice, but I wish it was kind of like more powerful like how the twin blades are. But again, that's just minor gripes. The weapons are good, but just not as fluid and, not as how much utility they have, as they did in PSO 2. Because if you remember, in PSO 2, you can of course use shift and D band with your jet boots with your PAs. Of course, you can use text with that, but New Genesis is totally changed. You can't really use text, like healing text, with Bouncer at all. You're stuck to use your item resto, where shift and D band, the only class that really has access to shift and D band right now, will be Techer. So you're kind of stuck without using every technique. And of course, we don't have anti. Well, we don't really get any status elements besides being burned at the moment. So I'm pretty sure anti will be there in some kind of way. But luckily, Bouncer can utilize using offensive text, which is nice, especially using it with jet boots. You can really string along combos and use various texts to keep your enemies off you and keep your enemies off their toes, which will be nice to text like Zonde and Barda and Foey and such like that. So you can really keep the enemy on edge and string along your combos with your PAs. And so your skills, they'll definitely play a huge role when you're using PAs and string along text, which is good. You can always mix up your attacks and just be really versatile. So the class is good. Like I said, it's got its downs, but with everyone that's not really playing Bouncer that much, you don't see a lot of people playing Bouncer to 20. you'll see them playing Bouncer to maybe 15, 16, and then it's their subclass. Again, with New Genesis, you don't really have to have your subclass maxed out because your skills don't transfer. As I mean, your attack, your defense, your HP, that kind of stuff don't really scale over at all to your main class. It's literally just your skill points, your skills, and what weapons you use. That's it. So you don't see a lot of people really rushing their Bouncer to 20 unless they're going to really main Bouncer. But to wrap this up, Bouncer is a really fun class. I know it has some work, as with all the classes. Pretty sure at some point they're going to all get revamped and then all just, have a second look over, just make some fine adjustments, stuff like that. Every MMO has that, where they have a class that's either too overpowered and the developers are like, up, we got to go fix that. Or maybe the class is too underpowered and, well, again, we got to fix that. Bouncer's got that really good sweet spot where it needs a little bit of work, but the class is still great. And I'm pretty sure if you haven't played it yet, you enjoy it. I think, all in all, people are looking more towards Summoner when that comes out eventually than they were Bouncer. When they first announced Bouncer, boy, did it look just utterly ridiculous. I know everyone says that, and it's true. It looked very ridiculous, and it's very ridiculous class. So, hope you guys enjoyed my Bouncer video. Again, I'm going to play with it just a little bit more. But right now, it's just, you get into that lull again. And sadly, it's happening where a new class comes out and there's nothing to do with the class but the same stuff. I will have a Battle Dia review coming up. I don't have any of the items yet. I'm still going along a mission pass to get those. But yeah, we're in a predicament, which I knew was coming. Get a shiny brand new class. It's fun, jet boots, twin blades, and we're all doing the same thing pretty much. So once the winter update hits, I'm pretty sure Bouncer and Braver, they'll both really get expanded a lot about what they can really do, especially with more skill points available and new skills, new weapons and stuff like that. Pretty sure these classes will shine a lot more, especially with the level cap going to 35. But until then, let's just enjoy the classes of, what little we do have to enjoy them, and we'll see what's going on. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.